Maybe I'll just add something like that.
Macroeconomics, 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 GDP, that part of economics is key, gross domestic, the market value of the final goods, the market value of final goods, the market value of final goods, and don't forget about services, produced within a country, within a given time period. GDP falls into two categories, real GDP and nominal GDP. Real GDP is valued at the prices of a reference year, base year. Nominal GDP is the more precise of the two. It is valued at the prices of that year, We love our class so much, we attend them all. Tutorials are awesome and they help us learn so much. They answer all our questions even though there aren't a lot. And now here are some things we've learned and we hope it teaches you a lot. Unemployment and employment. Employment is the better of the two. Unemployment leads to loss of income and production of human capital. Many equations about employment. Unemployment rate, the number of people unemployed divided by the labor force, times 100. We don't have time for them. Also, see them in the book. Next we have CPI, compute consumer price index. To construct CPI, you must select, conduct, and calculate. There are 3 reasons for labor productivity and growth. Physical capital, human capital, and we can't forget about technological advances. So far we hope you've learned a lot, but we still have got so much stuff. Have you even know what money is? I bet you thought a check was, but it's not. How about your parents' Visa card that you shouldn't be using at the bar? None of these are forms of money. Aren't you glad we cleared that up? The Bank of Canada is the king of banks, and the central bank, banker leads to banker to banks and government, lender of last resort, sole user of bank notes. Just to summarize, GDP is an important part of the economy. There are 3 reasons for labor productivity and growth. You would rather be employed than unemployed, and make sure you know what money is. Since we're almost out of time, some definitions you should look up are depreciation, net investment, gross investment, inflation, deflation, rule of 70, stocks, bonds. Thank you for listening to our song. This took us far too long. Now for the next exam, you will have a guiding hand. Hopefully you'll pass this course. You're welcome in advance.